All rise for the Honorable Tim G. Jacob as he presides here on the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on something.
Yeah.
Honorable
Yeah.
one, this is your second case of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Real ones around the world and members of the jury. If you missed the first case, okay, concerning the AFC West, make sure you go and check out
Pay
that
attention.
verdict as well.
Pay attention to that. Let's get into it because I don't want to waste people's time. I spoke on the AFC West. I think y'all were pretty much surmised because Tim G ain't no idiot. But I know what I know when it comes to what I know. You know what I'm saying? The NFC South preview. This is in a very intriguing division for me, and this is why. And people are gonna laugh and be like, "Well, what are they gonna be?" What I see where teams can be good later than they will be in the beginning of the year, and I can see where teams fall off. Well, they could start out really, really good. And here's what I say: the New Orleans Saints have everything. Everything. They've got the quarterback now, in some people's eyes, which others will look at it and go, "Well, this quarterback didn't do nothing where he was at." But I personally say he ain't have enough
Mm-hmm.
to allow him to make it. So he's in a place now where he's got a plethora of skilled players, talent on the defensive side of the ball, guys that can make up for mistakes if there were mistakes,
Mm-hmm.
guys that can uh stop the opponent from scoring a lot, and he can continue to manufacture points. So, when people go out here and they go talking about Derek Carr and what he can't do, I say, well, what did he have? That's always been my defense of it. So he gets an opportunity this year where he gets to have a little bit of help. It's kind of like helping the little old ladies across the street at the Kroger
Okay.
when there's so many cars coming through wanting to pile up in Kroger and go get groceries.
Mm-hmm.
And the little lady just needs a little bit of help to matriculate on to her little vehicle, back to her Cadillac or her Buick, and get on down the road. That's what Derek Carr is. He just needs a little bit of help. So, for that being said, between the fact that, I still got Davis, I still got Lattimore, I still got Cam Jordan, I still got a crew.
Mm-hmm.
How can I not take the Saints? This is the Saints division to lose, just like I said about the Chiefs. It's the Saints division to lose, and my wife will be happy for that. And I hope those become that me saying that becomes benefits for me. Let me just put that out there publicly. Loving,
Hush.
loving for McLovin,
Hush.
but I'll move on. Now at 2, I know I get that every week now, and that's just what I do. At 2, now people want to know what's 2, who's 2. I like the Falcons. The Falcons are the team, in my opinion, that will compete, will challenge the Saints. I think
Mm-hmm.
they're the team that will challenge the Saints
Mm-hmm.
for the division. I do think that the Falcons could split with the Saints, but I think that the Saints will do more in terms of the fact that their team is much more veteran laden. They've been in the trenches. I do think the Saints could slip a game.
Mm-hmm.
They can slip on them games that they ain't got no business losing,
Mm-hmm.
but just one of them nights where everybody ain't on the same page and that just happens. But I think they'll still win the division. But I do respect the Falcons because the Falcons are showing you, and I hope that division understands it, their run base. They went out and they got Bijan Robinson early. They're telling you we're run base. We're gonna run the ball with him. We're gonna run the ball with Algier. We're gonna run the ball with Cordell Patterson. We're gonna run the ball. That's what we're committed to. And their head coach is a Tennessee Titan product. He's from that team.
Mm-hmm.
He's a guy that believes in being run based. Now, people will say, "Well, okay, Desmond Ridder, first year starting, I get it." But I think Desmond Ridder is going to do enough to keep things afloat because he's got talent across the board. He's got a talented tight end in Kyle Pitts. He's got a talented receiver in Drake London. He's got a great group of running backs. He's got guys.
When does Kyle Pitts surpass Kelsey as the guy, as the tight end? Remember how they were talking about that man in the draft?
They were. I think the answer to that question is, let me answer that question. The answer to that question is when he meets Andy Reid. Is that a fair enough answer? When he meets Andy Reid, that's when he becomes the boy, the dude, the guy. But until then, no, not in Atlanta. There ain't but one space. He will not get a stat. He will not surpass any Tony Gonzalez's records. Let's just put it like that.
You remember how they were talking about that boy?
They were, and they were talking about him heavily. But the thing I think is that his system, Arthur Smith's system, is not designed around Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts got to lead there to get somewhere. In order for Kyle Pitts to be Shannon Sharp, he got to go on down somewhere. You know what? I got a place for him. San Francisco will take him.
Yeah, you already got one of them boys. You already got one of them boys. Now stop it.
He on the back end. He on the back end.
Stop it.
He on the back end.
You stacked from top to bottom over there as a roster, except for the quarterback position. Stacked.
2 tight end sets.
See there.
We could get him for a 4th. We gave Trey away for a 4th. We could get Kyle Pitts for a 4th. They down on him. I don't like this. I don't like none of this. I'll take him.
I bet.
It's going to be a good division in terms of the competitiveness. I really do think, though, like the Saints are talented, but I just don't know if they're 13-4 talented, or 12-5 talented. I mean, I think there are going to be some games where teams are going to compete with them. They're going to give them all that they can give them, and I do think that Atlanta, they're sneaky, man. I mean, Atlanta beat us. If I'm not mistaken, last year they got us. They got around the Niners. They're just a sneaky team, man. And so, if they do the things that they're supposed to do in terms of ball control and those kind of things, I think they'll compete with the Saints. Defensively, they're not the Saints, but they may be coached up very well to allow them to be competitive. So I just really go at it at this. The Saints have enough to really compete. And they're a dark horse NFC champion type team. They're dark horse.
Huh?
They are. Yeah, I'm saying that.
Oh, you talking about the Saints might go to the bowl?
The Saints could go deep in the playoffs. I'll give it to you like that.
No, it sounds like you said them boys.
I'm not gonna give them bowl. I'm not gonna give them bowl because
if they win the NFC, they go to the bowl.
No, I'm saying they're dark horse deep into the NFC side of it. I'm not saying they're gonna win it. I think they can. I think if they do everything that they're supposed to do, they could. They just proved to people last year. People don't remember this.
Are you trying to get me? Are you trying?
They beat the Eagles. They beat the Eagles last year.
Are you trying to make me a niece or something? Are you trying to swoon your wife so you can do some procreating around this bitch? Your wife who's a Saints fan.
See, when you lay it on out there on the line, this the only way.
They don't know what the fuck that is.
It's Pink Pussycat. They know. They'll find out if they don't know. This is Pink Pussycat. All right, it's the only way my wife would ever.
Shut your damn mouth.
Then don't ask me that.
Hush, because you were okay. You're right.
You threw the lob.
I did. That's on me.
You threw the lob and did this.
I take that back down. That's on me.
You was Wade. I'm Bron. What you want me to do when the ball go up? Dunk that mug.
And then I turned my back and I didn't even know what you did.
You didn't know what I did.
I ain't know what you did.
Thank you. See, I don't see that. See,
That's
America's with me. America's with me. Just saying.
I take them charges.
Yeah. I'll pay the shipping cost. That's what Ronnie Bell said. I think it was Ronnie Bell. I'll pay the shipping cost.
I'm turning myself in like Trump. I'm turning myself in. Oh God.
Oh boy. But yes, the Saints. I got the Falcons at 2. I got the Panthers at 3. And I got the Bucs at 4.
That young boy.
I think the young boy gonna do some good things, man. I know that people be like, the young boy.
Boy, talking about everybody claiming he too small to.
I respect the young boy though. I respect the young boy. I'm gonna give the young boy some respect. I think he's going to. They might struggle early, but they might turn up late. I think they could do some things, and I just believe in him before I believe in Baker Mayfield. And just say what you want to say about me, but I ain't betting on Baker.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bet on my cake lady. Shout out to Sifted Pleasures. Sifted Pleasures. I ain't got to tell. I'll tell my brother who that is. But Sifted Pleasures gives me plenty of fine cheesecake.
What?
That's the baker. That's the only baker I'm putting my money on. Shout out to the Hattiesburg community. They know. And they know down there in Turtle Creek Mall. They know.
And I apologize, real ones. Some motherfuckers might not be aware of what we talking about. Bryce Young is the young boy we were talking about. Okay,
Bryce Young,
man coming out of Alabama. Okay,
I believe in it.
Shine there in Alabama, but you got a lot of folks saying that they just waiting on them licks to come in on them, and they don't know how they gonna hold up.
Shador got the ball out of his hand today.
They would say that's on the college level. That ain't in the league, team.
Hey, if these coaches are so smart, they'll know how to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
They'll figure it out. They'll know how to get the ball out of his hand. I'm just saying.
Does Baker Mayfield save Todd Bowles down there? Because you know Todd Bowles, they ain't finna keep him around too long losing now.
Todd Bowles finna get on down.
Straight like that.
Straight like that. You already see the writing on the wall. You got Mike Evans already trying to walk out the room because he ain't getting an extra bag.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Godwin gonna go elsewhere. Mm-hmm. He can come to the Niners too, but that's neither here nor there. I'm promoting. I'm putting it out there. I'm like, sure. If you don't want your CEO to dance, come to Death Row.
Y'all already a Super Bowl contender.
I want to be more of that. I already told y'all we ain't gonna win it, so I'm just trying to show up and look stupid at the end of the day and be happy.
so Baker Mayfield finna send Todd ass on up out of there.
He got the other coach gone. He got Freddie Kitchens gone up out of there when he was a rookie.
Todd sat up there and said he don't want to be known as a black coach. Some shit they gonna show his ass real quick. He a black coach. Then
they might get Todd. They might come up to Todd week 1 and say, "Hey man, you got 5 weeks to get this right. If you ain't 3-2 in 5, you can get on down, cuz. We'll holler at you."
And then he go file a lawsuit or something like cuz. Like
Todd, like Brian
Flores.
Brian Flores.
That shit that just vanished. This motherfucker had a whole lawsuit and everybody just
yeah.
Well, he went and got a defensive coordinator job somewhere, I think.
He went to Pittsburgh for a slick man.
Yeah, I know he went over there on the
then he went to where did he go after that?
He didn't win because I heard a motherfucker talking about, he gonna get the defense right.
Yeah,
ain't this something supposed to be suing the league? What happened to that?
Where did he go? No, we need to tell the real ones where he went. Where did he go? Because he did slick. He slick because a black man gave him a job.
Oh yeah,
he done dipped on, get on down.
I think he with the Vikings.
Was it the Vikings?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he'll be fired tomorrow. Yeah, he finna be fired.
Who gonna be fired, T?
Brian Flores.
With the Vikings?
They'll fire him after they'll give him the first year because they gave Leslie Frazier some time. He'll be gone.
No, he ain't the head coach.
I mean, he the DC. I know he the DC, but I'm just saying though, like they gonna get on down on him. because that's me saying to you that he's the reason that the Minnesota Vikings going to win the NFC North, and that's not true. Because Brian Flores ain't. I don't know what Brian Flores got that's going to win that division.
So you think Flores gonna be out of a job as a DC? You think Ty Bowles gonna be out of a job as a HC?
He going by mid-season.
We finna be devoid of black men in powerful positions. Oh, we will. What's called over there at OC at Washington? Now he made the. I'm not calling that a lateral move. You left Patrick Mahomes and went to who the motherfucking Washington? You told me
Ron Rivera
with a quarterback.
Oh, Sam Howell.
Yeah, that's yeah. I can't call that a fucking lateral move.
No, it's really not. But I hope Eric know what he know.
Well, all right, let's run it back down for him then. At 4 in the NFC South, you got?
I got the Bucs.
Sorry, Ty Bowles. At 3, you got?
I got the Panthers, man. I really think the Panthers could be a lot better than people think. I really do.
Okay. At 2,
I got the Falcons competing with the Saints. Albeit the Saints at 1, they should win it. It should be like clearly they own the South.
Okay.
I hope this message gets me what I need. But
oh, God. Well, real ones. Y'all see that the honorable one is working on something here. All right. While he's in court.
Love to your old lady.
I don't think that's the appropriate song for this moment.
It is for me.
That's a song about cheating, honorable one.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Oh,
that's what fit at the moment.
Well, real ones, y'all chime in. Let us know who y'all got in the NFC South. All right.
They probably got the Panthers.
No, I don't think they're gonna have the Panthers, but put it on something.
Please subscribe to my daddy's YouTube channel because the more subscribers he gets, the more attractive he looks to sponsors. The more attractive he looks to sponsors, the more money he can make. And the more money he can make, the more money he can spend on me.